Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Shank. Let's continue. So I don't suspect this game's gonna be super long, and because of that factor, we'll be done relatively quickly, I imagine, and move on to the next game. Having just come out of playing Borderlands and that being an incredibly long series, it only makes sense to do some other things. I know in my ever expanding collection of games on Steam, which is at danger of becoming my shameful collection of games on Steam I haven't played, there's a lot of things I want to cover and less time than it feels like I should have. This is an interesting point because now I might have hit a level of difficulty and it might require me to be a little bit better about not taking damage, defending myself. Grab this guy and give him a grenade. Grab this guy and I don't have any more grenades. Here we go. Even when I try to take this guy on, so we mowed down some people with this weapon before. Now I have to use it. I have to take my own opportunity to not die here and defeat this guy. Okay, let's take this, and as soon as I jump I can't pick up those grenades, can I? Alright, so I'll have to leave the grenades and just move forward. I mean, there might be a way to jump up here, but it doesn't even seem like there is. Oh, that guy just powered through me. And we've got military guys who just managed to kill me. And now I have my grenades reloaded, which is nice, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough fast enough. So let's grab this guy and feed him a grenade. So let's switch back to our other gun. Well, that killed him. Now maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to take on some of these other guys. Using the pounce quite heavily. If we've gotten to this point where we're already fighting a new style of enemy, I really do feel like we might be 1/6 or quicker, or even further, maybe even a third of the way done with the game. see. I guess I should just stick with the shotgun. And two dogs are certainly proving themselves to be capable of causing me enough trouble to worry. Thank goodness for the checkpoints. Remember, hard mode had no checkpoints. So when you die, you either go back to the beginning of the game, or you go all the way back to the beginning of the game. Maybe there are some hard levels that you could start at, but even if that is the case, I suspect there's only going to be a few. Even when I'm doing this, it becomes kind of obvious that there's a lot of repetition that could happen in this. I guess that's why you don't see too many games like this, is there's this balance that very possibly has never been achieved in brawlers, where if you hit a level of trouble, can the game go easier on you and potentially let you continue playing, or is it just gonna be always the case that the game can only restart the checkpoint? There's ways you certainly can manipulate it. You could, for example, lower the amount of damage you're taking, increase the amount of damage you're dealing, lower the amount of health. That was lucky that worked. And see, it feels just like Klei, particularly in this time. They eventually made a game, but particularly in this time, they feel like they're more of a animation studio than an actual like story or gameplay development. So far we've seen only the slightest beginnings of a revenge tale, and as far as we know, the revenge is because the butcher attacked us. And our head bled, and is that why we have a red bandana now? Is it soaked in our own blood? Now they're grappling me, which I don't like. It'd be an interesting sight to see if they could get another half dozen people on the screen. If you can get 20 to 30 people all interacting and doing different things, that would be actually rather amazing for the age of this game. Well, I died in that horrible attempt. And feeding them the grenade seems like the default action necessary when you're fighting something with a significant amount of health. I should have pounced on him. Again, another person I could have pounced on. Like, if there's only one person on the ground, just pounce on them. let's see. See, because now they're on the ground and you can just stab them. Which almost takes this game from being a brutal brawler with the ability to I guess I can't kill him, and apparently I can't climb up here. It almost gets down to a strategy stealth game. Apparently I was supposed to hit the grapple button there. Something more akin to Mark of the Ninja almost. If you can actively and effectively take out every enemy with a pounce. Well, that guy moved. And so did I. Now, what happens if I pounce on somebody while other people are around? At least on normal mode, it doesn't seem to be too bad of an idea. I'm not paying enough attention. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen right now with all the background moving rather nicely with the parallax and all that. Alright. Gotta stop this one, feed this one a grenade. Nothing to drink. Not really sure what I'm drinking, by the way. It's some kind of orange thing. I suppose the idea might be it's tequila or something like that. Can I pick these up? No, I guess I can't. It's a little awkward trying to shoot these guys on the ground. Man, getting even the right angle is kind of awkward. Honestly, it feels like for a game that specifically recommended you use a controller, I think maybe it's still not as well programmed for controller inputs as it should have been. It seems like, unlike most games where the shotgun shells might penetrate and shoot the enemies behind them, this one seems specifically designed in a way that the bullets stop as soon as they hit an enemy. We've got these military guys. You've unlocked concept art. Interesting. What did I do to just unlock it? And why are you telling me right now in the middle of the gameplay? There's this game that is about an Eskimo that was designed in conjunction with a group designed to educate about Eskimos. And so there's some videos that pop up and explain their culture and all of that, of which I don't know anything because I haven't played the game yet. It's called Never Alone. I do intend to play it eventually. In fact, I've been intending to play it for quite a long time and never found the time to really play it. I can't help but feel like this is almost the opposite of that game. Well, nothing here is directly saying this is Mexico. It's also not even trying to do the song and dance of saying it's some fictional city or country. So I suppose this could be some barren wasteland version of a future United States. That's possible. But when you just look at it at the face of it, there's some danger of this being culturally insensitive. It wouldn't be a huge leap in logic to assume that these military guys are supposed to be a jab at the Mexicans' own military, saying that they're corrupt and will work for anybody and do all kinds of bad things, which, from what I've heard, is probably not that inaccurate. I like that we are knocking a few of these people off the edges, and now we're doing some slight platforming. This jump is quite far. I didn't even need those drinks. What's funny is that, like, it feels that their Klei's later games jump and throw grenades to throw farther. Okay, thank you. Stay off the ledge and shoot it with your pistol. So I'm just supposed to hit these. And how does one get up here? I suppose this way. But as soon as you fall, you die. So we're into a boss fight, and I feel like I think we've hit this point where it's going to be very difficult to succeed here. It would be kind of a shame if we just, in the second boss fight, hit this level of difficulty that just made it impossible to move forward. Although, that may very well have been what happened last time I played this game when it first came out. And since we're not seeing any real story so far, and we're already to the second boss, I can't really say like it would be a crying shame. It would suck, certainly, but I've got plenty of games to move on to. It's kind of a strange way to look at it, I know, but unless I get rather lucky and kill a lot of these guys and come on, throw it, throw it, and that didn't work, so and I'm having this issue of accidentally just leave these guys alone. Take these, throw this, throw this, throw this. Take this and just move, I suppose. No, because they target you, so it doesn't even matter. It's totally pointless to try to avoid them. I suppose maybe I can get lucky here. Get him. Get it. Get it. Wow. This game screams a complete lack of desire to tell a story or have any dialogue or writing, but it also shows that there's kind of a lack of ability to make good boss battles, and the good levels aren't that great either. If there's any kind of secret things, look, his bandana's red now that he bled through it. It's completely red. And let's see, where are we now? In some kind of... I would applaud the game for having this ability to sneak up on people and kill them. That is an interesting design. To speed up the process and not make you get into fights you really don't deserve to be in. Interesting, the foreground element blocked the prompt, as I suppose it's blocking everything else. So yeah. Well, there's only so far you can go, and then you've got to climb up. I was not expecting this. Interesting. It seems like there could be a couple of ways here. One could end up falling to their death. And I have to actually hit X. I feel like a pounce on an unsuspecting person should... Ooh, I just put glass right through that character's head. It's silly to program an event like that, though, for such a short game. That feels like something you would do for animation machetes. Ah, that's the actor that I think they're spoofing here, is the actor who played Machete, which he's kind of interesting. He's on some kind of weird, I think, permanent parole for the rest of his life, and in his parole things, he's not supposed to have any knives on him, and so he always makes them change the name of his character into a knife as I don't know, a joke. To equip cycle to your heavy weapons. No, a couple of machetes might be a little bit better than that chainsaw, but maybe not. Well, I've got the machete now, so I can try it. And no matter how you jump through these machetes don't feel like they're as capable of hitting an enemy. Or at the very least, they don't have that stun lock ability. And see, the idea of switching up and like hitting him with, like, hit him with this and then switch and do this in one smooth motion doesn't seem like something you'd be capable of doing. Oh, it is literally skip that next beat. And okay, so I hit you with this, switch to this, and you can do that combo. It feels very much like another example of experimentation here instead of actual gameplay or good gameplay. And honestly, as I'm seeing this here, I shouldn't have drunken that. Even if there was a moderate reason to go back and play this a second time, even knowing it's incredibly short, I think I would just move on to the next game. This is one of these games that's worth looking at once in a lifetime, playing once at most. And mostly I'm just sitting here tapping X, which honestly is not succeeding very well and doesn't feel that great. And hitting Y doesn't feel any better if I was just to do that, and hitting B doesn't feel much better. And it feels like you might have a rock, paper, scissors style of gameplay that you would be able to create here. You could have somebody with a short knife, and then you could have it so you do the most amount of damage when somebody has a short knife with a long knife or this, and then if somebody has the chainsaw or the machetes, then you should hit them with your guns, and then if somebody's shooting with the guns, you should get in close and use the short knife. That would be along the level of something that I would suggest programming into the game, and it doesn't feel like that's the case at all. It seems to be a terrifying metric when I pounce on somebody that causes the other enemies to run away. I'm not getting a lot of eat this. Definitely not getting a lot of feedback. Let's view our unlocks. We can't even view the so now I can switch this to this, and so there's 2 more heavy weapons that you can unlock, 1 more gun, and our short knives I guess stay the same. So it seems like shotguns are for short range, perfect for hacking a group of enemies, default heavy weapon. And our longest combo, I'm surprised, is even 38. We've, in an incredibly short amount of time, killed 213 enemies, 14 of which were creatures. We've done 129 Shank kills, which I assume are the short knives, the improvised knives, that's what a Shank is. 25 grenade kills, 14 chainsaw kills, 6 dual pistol kills, 26 shotgun kills, and 0 machete kills. Interesting. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.